What is going on, YouTube? Saturn here. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, and I'm going to be trying to be in-depth as possible, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about absolutely everything we know about Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. Decided to make this into one video, making it separately, maybe on divisions, score streaks, stuff like that. Thought it'd be better to just mush it up in one video. There will be time things in the description talking about each one to help you, and I will be linking down some other videos that go super in-depth about infantry and everything, not infantry, divisions, score sheet, stuff like that, just to help you guys. This video is just basically to let you guys know the easy stuff, basically. And if you guys want to know, as I said, in-depth stuff, go check out the YouTubers in the link in the description below. And without further ado, guys, let's get started. So currently there are only 3 confirmed game modes in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, the 3 being War, TDM, and Domination. All of these have been confirmed by Michael Condrey, and at E3 every single one of these game modes are available to play, so I guess it just confirms it even more. I do believe that there are other game modes, 2 other game modes that are already confirmed, even though no one has played them yet. Those 2 being Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. Hardpoint and Search and Destroy because the War game mode basically uses these as I guess part of the strategic levels that you had to do. So the first part you saw, they had to go to this room and they had to hold it for 100 seconds, which is basically like Hardpoint. And then after they build this bridge that you see on the screen right now, they have to go plant a bomb, which makes sense. And I guess it's taking pieces from Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. So for me, it just confirms it even more. In terms of maps, there are 3 maps that are confirmed. The one that you're seeing on the screen right now, I don't know the name of it, apologies, but this map is going to be War exclusive. There are going to be maps that are only War the game mode exclusive, so these maps you will only be seeing in the War game mode because they play for this map and they play for this game mode. And the way the game mode is, you really can't play TDM on these maps because it's huge and it just won't work. So basically, I guess that's a simple gist of it. We have Point Hucked, sorry for mispronouncing that name, apologies. Then we also have this other map, the 2, basically the one with the bunkers, and then the snow map, basically what I like to call them. Apologies for again not knowing the names, but yeah. So as well, this year we're gonna be basically going away from the Pick 10 created class system, and now Sledgehammer have introduced something known as the division system, which is for me right now, it seems really good. It's like a new thing, doesn't seem bad at all. Basically there are 5 divisions that you can choose from, and they all I guess specialize in one type of weapon, if that makes any sense. So the first one we're talking about is infantry, which specializes in assault rifles, aka like the M1 Garand, weapons like that. Now we have the airborne class, which specializes in weapons like the SMGs, like the MP40, the Thompson, weapons like that. Then we have the expeditionary class, which specializes in shotguns. Then we have the armored or armory class that specializes in LMGs and explosives. And then finally we have the mountain class, which specializes in, of course, sniper rifles. Now in each of these divisions they have a special trait, which basically gives you a little bit of an advantage for that class. We've only have 1 per division so far, which is the only thing we've seen at E3. Naming every single one. So yeah, we only know 5 so far. So the only one for airborne is a suppressor that you can attach and detach whenever you want, which you can see on the screen right now. Right by the ammo count you see detach suppressor, and it's like on the D-pad you can press it. Basically how that works, you can attach and detach the suppressor whenever you want. So moving into the infantry class, you basically have this knife or whatever, forgot, it's like, it starts with the B, barred rifle, whatever, and you can basically charge into enemies and stab them with the front of your weapon because it has like a knife in the front. Next we have the expeditionary classes, which uses dragon fire, like I guess bullets or whatever, rounds or whatever you want to call it. And basically when you shoot, it basically sends off a blast of basically fire. It's not that explosive, but it looks really cool. You've seen it in the trailer when the guy like goes to a corner, he sees someone, so he loads up the shotgun, then he shoots, and then it like explodes. The one for the mountain, which is the sniper rifles, they have this ability where they hold their breath. They will go into this mode where you can only see the iron sight, everything else is blacked out, but the weapon gets aim assist. and it basically helps with being more precise with shots. Moving into the LMG, or the armored division, they have basically this ability where you can mount your weapon anywhere you want. So if that makes any sense, you can mount the weapon wherever you like. And yeah, the only problem is, of course, is that once you mount it, you can't move anywhere. You're unable to move. I do believe I've covered every single one. Let me just count it real quick. Infantry is the knife with the M1 guarantee, which you're going to see soon, I'm pretty sure. Then you have the SMGs with the suppressor, the LMGs with the mounted LMG, the snipers with the aim assist, and then, of course, yeah, the shotguns with the Dragonfire shells. So yeah, that's basically how it works. Divisions also have a specific thing known as division skills, and I believe this is it. I could be wrong, so if I do, I'll probably correct myself. And yeah. So basically, division skills is only exclusive to the division that you're in. So for example, let's say SMGs, and it's tiered as well. So let's say you have SMG, let's say you play with, who cares, the MP40, and you have a weapon, for example, the MP40, all right, whatever. And you see the, for example, you decide to run the division skill suppressed 3. So there's obviously tiers to it. There's suppressed 1, 2, and 3. The way you basically get better with it is to, play more. So when you start off, you get suppressed 1, which is basically you use a suppressor against your enemies, for example. Suppressed 2 is you aren't shown up on the minimap. And the suppressed 3, for example, is enemy score streaks can't target you, for example. That's basically it, and it's exclusive, as I said, to these divisions, so you really can't use them in anywhere else. So hopefully that makes sense. But then we also have a thing known as basic training, which is allowed. You can attach it onto any of the divisions that you want to. However, at E3 they are locked in. You can't really change them. But once multiplayer comes out, it will be, I guess, available for anyone to use. So basic training can include, once again, a combination of perks. So for example, you could use the engineer perk, reroll care packages, or care, whatever. And you don't show up on the minimap. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this much as possible. And that's basically how it works. And you can attach, basically, you have your weapon, you have a secondary, and then you have an equipment. And then you're going to be able to add one division skill, and you're going to be able to add one basic training, and that's basically your entire class setup. Of course, once again, division skills are tiered. It doesn't matter what tier it is. It just counts as one division skill. Hopefully you guys do understand that. But yeah. Now we're going to be speaking about Headquarters. Headquarters is obviously, as Michael Condor says, the biggest expansion in multiplayer this year, something like that. And basically what it is it's this huge thing, like this huge lobby where you can basically, I guess, communicate with your friends, find other players. There's a total of 48 players in the lobby, including you, so that's 48 as obviously. So it's basically like this huge lobby. You see a screenshot on the screen right now. It's basically the only, I guess, detail, or I guess leak, or I don't even know, teaser of the mode that we know of so far. So that's basically what it looks like, and you're gonna be able to do a bunch of things on here. One of them being the firing range, which now all 48 players can line up. You can challenge your friends to 1v1, stuff like that. You can show off your gear, which is super cool. We don't have a lot of gameplay of it though. We literally have only this little small clip of it, and that's basically it. So moving on from there, I wanted to speak about customization. So far, we don't know if customization is going to be as deep as maybe Advanced Warfare was, obviously with the gear and stuff. But Sledgehammer did just announce a couple days ago that this would be available to you if you pre-order the game. As you can see, it's basically a bunch of gear sets for every division. So, there's one gear set for the airborne, stuff like that, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We don't know if there's going to be, supply drops in the game. Obviously, there will strongly be, though, because, of course, Activision does make a lot of money from it. So, I do not 100%, I'm pretty sure, don't rule it out, because it probably is going to be there. In terms of, I guess, just raw footage and everything, we aren't confirmed with a lot of stuff. We don't know if camos are going to be in the game. We don't know gestures. Inspecting your weapon is available, though, I would like to say. There are melee weapons. You did see the shovel in the gameplay trailer, stuff like that. And yeah, so we're moving on to the score streaks, which you can now see on the screen right now. Only a few were available during the World War II trailer. The one you can actually see right now is like this huge helicopter that basically just flies over and just shoots everyone like crazy. But yeah, so that is basically all we know so far. The score streaks is, of course, you have the classics, UAV, counter UAV, care package. Now you have a flamethrower. Fun fact about the flamethrower is that if you have the flamethrower and you activate it and you die, you still have it. It like has, I guess, this the amount of I don't know, like the amount of fire, I don't know, even gas it still has keeps running, and eventually once the gas runs out, your flamethrower will not be available until you earn it again. So if that makes any sense, that's basically how it works. So there's a bunch of score streaks. The biggest one, the highest score streak, being the ball turret, which I don't 100% know what that is. I've seen some of Tabor Hill's videos, the exclusive ace. I'll be linking down their videos in the description below because they go super in depth with the score streak talk, because I really don't know much about that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've covered most of the things. If I do miss anything, guys, I strongly apologize for missing anything. Most of the stuff I talked about was on the whim. I tried to maybe write something, and then I don't know, just see if I can talk for long or whatever. It doesn't matter. I've tried my best, and hopefully you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys are super excited for Call of Duty World War II. The game, the beta does come out August 25th for PlayStation exclusive, of course, and then the week after that it'll be open to everyone. So yeah, I hope you guys are extremely excited for that. I know I am. And anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys did learn something new. Hopefully you guys are super excited for Call of Duty World War II as I am. If you guys are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It's always heavily appreciated, and please leave a like on this video and share a video with your friend. I'm pretty sure, maybe they'd be interested in knowing about everything we know about Call of Duty so far. So, Call of Duty World War II. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. As I said, have a wonderful day. Saturn out.